Hi and welcome to Winners Corner. This Sunday we're traveling to Åmål racetrack for our Grand Slam 75 round. And this track is a little bit different from the ordinary ones. First of all, it's an 800 meter track instead of the normal 1000 meter. And then, Mike, the races goes clockwise instead of counterclockwise. What does this do for our betting? How do we handle it?
Well, personally, I like to look for horses that have raced well at the track previously, and especially if they're in a race where there's a big favorite who's never been to the track, then I really like to go against those favorites. Usually, horses come from the bigger tracks and become huge favorites when they move down to the lesser categories here in the countryside.
Okay, then we also have to mention that we have a jackpot this Sunday, which of course is very nice. We start in race 4 this Sunday. The race is outside the Grand Slam 75 frame, and it's a race for cold-blooded horses over the longer distance, 2,480 meters. 6 horses in the field, and you, Mike, you think you know who's going to win this.
I think so. Number 5, Veslemaya, is a horse I've been following. I thought the horse had a good chance on the V75 last time when it was at 1%. Finished very nicely there, got a horrible trip at the back and was pulled backwards a bit through the last turn. Didn't find the right cover and still finished very nicely. So her form continues. And second to last time, she won at this track here at Åmål. So she's proven herself on the track, and this time she moves down in class quite a bit compared to last time on the V75. So Veslemaya feels like a pretty sure thing here.
Okay then, and from a win bet in race 4 to a win bet in race 5. And this equals the start of the Grand Slam 75 round, and this is also a race over the distance 2,480 meters. What do you recommend for us to do here?
Once again, I'm going to go for a mare who was out on the V75 last time. Number 5, Tindra Star. The way she raced last time when she was out against really tough opposition was really impressive. Before that, she had 3 straight wins against easier horses at small provincial tracks, but she really proved herself on the V75. It was the first time they pulled the shoes. She looked wonderful. I think they're going to pull the shoes once again. I'm hoping for it at least. And the way she's looked and the form she's got and the way she moves down in class now, I feel that she's a pretty safe bet here.
So a win bet on race 5 on horse number 5. Now we make a leap to race 11, and the distance is, as in the previous races, 2,480 meters. And here, Mike, you have a real shocker for us. The best bet of the day.
This is the best bet of the day. I'm excited about this one. Number 11, Rubakori Alka. This is a horse we've known for a long time, races against tough opposition all the time, has been out of form now for quite some time. But last time when Urberg was driving, the horse showed increasing form. Way wide there, 4 or 5 wide, something through the last turn, and a very nice finish. The way the horse was flying over the final stretch. You can't see it, but there it comes, and great finish there. As I said, moving up in form now, and last time was also the first time they pulled the shoes on Rubakori Alka, so that means the trainer is happy with the way the horse is training and that he feels his horse is in form. And this one is really flying under the radar. I think we're going to get very high odds on this one, so exciting outsider.
A great win bet there on horse number 11, Rubakori Alka. And this leads us in on the daily double, even though we're going to start to talk about DD1, which equals race 10. It's a race over 2,080 meters. And how do you want to solve this one?
Going to go for a banker here as well. I think number 5, Zolo Sensation, has a great chance to go wire to wire here. Went off stride last time. That's a little bit disturbing, but that was with Audiuson, and once again Jeppson is driving this time. Jeppson was second with him, second to last time, and that was a good performance. So he knows the horse, and second to last time that was also at the track. So the horse knows the track, the driver definitely knows the track. So I think it's a good combination with a good post as well.
And then in DD2 we've already talked about, and that is with your most interesting bet of the day, number 11, Rubakori Alka. One single combination for the daily double this Sunday. Now, time to discuss the Grand Slam 75 round. We have to find the winners in 7 consecutive races. That is races 5 through 11. We also have a small jackpot, which spices up things up a bit, Mike. And you are going to try to get that money, that jackpot money, and you are doing this by this system. We see that you bank number 5, Tindra Star, your win bet, your early recommended win bet. And then in the second leg, we have a Montier race over the sprint distance, 1,680 meters. A clear favorite in number 2, Beat Ina the Devil F, ridden by Sofia Adolfsson. You, though, Mike, you need 4 horses to feel safe here.
Yeah, I think it's pretty open. Number 2 moves down in class, but so does number 4, for instance. That one went off last time in a big lead and a very high tempo and looked pretty good. So I think the sprint distance is definitely going to benefit the horse this time. And also the small track, I think, will benefit number 4. So that's an outsider to look out for.
Third leg is a small field, only 7 horses. What made you take the decision to mark number 2, Victor Au, and number 5, Fostens Bonus?
Well, this is tricky. Those 2 are really the best horses. Number 5, Fostens Bonus, of course, is a superstar. But both of those 2 haven't shown any good form lately. They're both coming off pretty poor performances. But still, they are better than the rest. So I feel that one of them should come out on top anyway.
The fourth leg is for 3-year-old horses that have earned no more than 150,000 Swedish crowns. You spend most marks in this race. Comments on that?
Well, they're inexperienced. I haven't seen too many of them, and it's very difficult. Some of them improve a lot with every race. So I think this is wide open, and I would mark as many as I could afford.
The fifth leg is a race for mares over 2,080 meters. And here you seem to agree with the rest of the punters going for the 3 most trusted horses in this race.
Yeah, I agree completely. Those 3 really stand out.
And then we've already talked about your banker number 5, Solar Sensation, in the 6th leg. But I would like to hear your reasoning for adding number 3, Rambo Rivner, and number 9, Calvados, to your high odds DD banker number 11, Rubacori Alka, that you've talked so positive about.
Yeah, well, it's just I don't like to bank a horse that has a poor post, and number 11 is tricky, especially on the small 800-meter track. Number 3, Rambo Rivner, has a great chance to take the lead, and he's a very efficient front runner. He really grows when he has the lead, so that one is going to be tricky to beat from the lead. And then number 9, Calvados Inn, very capable racehorse who comes back after a long injury period, and it's going to be, I don't know what kind of form he's in, but he's very capable, so I think he's going to be an interesting outsider as well.
360 combinations, that is what it all sums up to this Sunday for our Grand Slam 75 system. Of course, you find out more additional information about Swedish trotting and horse betting at our website, swedishhorseracing.com. And with that, we wish you the best of luck now with your bets to Åmål racetrack this Sunday. Bye-bye.